much easier ground, but he's settled in 5th place in the early stages as Storm 10, who likes it fast, won at Cork, a couple of runs back, and just been overtaken by Outrigger, the Baileystown winner. Outrigger going on as they go up towards the first flight. Outrigger for Francis Crowley. Heroine yesterday of the Galway plate with Moscow Express. Outrigger over from Storm 10 in 2nd. They're followed by Ramanel in 3rd. Behind Ramanel in 4th place is Billy Will. Noble Rebel just picking a bit on landing there as they go around the turn past the stands and up towards flight number 2. It's Outrigger and Barry Geraghty in the lead, a good 4 lengths clear of Storm 10. Billy Will, the favourite, in 3rd, followed by Ramanel, mistake by the leader Outrigger. Behind Ramanel in 5th place is Cloda's Minstrel, and then we've got a gap back to the Noble Rebel, who's being followed towards the next flight by Regent Style. Coming up now towards the 3rd, and Storm 10 moves up to join Outrigger. They're over from Billy Will, behind in 3rd. Then a gap of almost 4 lengths to Ramanel, followed on the inside by Cloda's Minstrel. A gap then to the Noble Rebel. Behind the Noble Rebel is Divine Idea. But it's Storm 10 on the outside of Outrigger. Billy Will just behind them, a gap then to Ramanel. Cloda's Minstrel is next as the leaders start the downhill run now towards flight number 5. Outrigger on the inside, the white colours from Storm 10, Tommy Tracy in 2nd, then a couple of lengths to Billy Will 3rd. Behind Billy Will in 4th is Cloda's Minstrel, Ken Whelan in the red and white. Ramanel is next under Tom Rudd, and then comes Divine Idea, the Noble Rebel, and Regent Style together. At the flight of hurls in the dip, Storm 10, Outrigger, Billy Will just a little awkward at that one. Ramanel is next in the yellow colours on the outside of Cloda's Minstrel. Then we've got Divine Idea, the Noble Rebel, and Regent Style together, and they're followed by Saddle Him Well. They swing into the straight. The hurl moved from the bend to about a furlong from the finish on this, the 4th day of the festival. And coming up to the halfway point now, Outrigger, ears pricked on the inside of Storm 10 in 2nd. Ramanel getting closer with the noseband on the outside of Billy Will, and just in behind them in the red and white is Cloda's Minstrel. Behind Cloda's Minstrel we've got the Noble Rebel with Divine Idea on the inside, and then Regent Style, the last one in shot, as they go to the flight of hurls past the stands. Outrigger the leader, again not all that fluent, and Storm 10 jumping the better of the leading pair, followed in 3rd by Ramanel. Billy Will is in 4th, Cloda's Minstrel is 5. They're followed by Divine Idea, racing on the inside of the Noble Rebel, and they're followed by Regent Style as they race down the back straight. 5 hurdles to jump. Outrigger, Storm 10 in 2nd, just gets a slap there to help him concentrate. Outrigger, Storm 10 in the red and black stripes. Ramanel towards the right of the picture, just hidden at the moment. Billy Will the favourite on the inside. Then Cloda's Minstrel. They've 4 to jump. Outrigger, Storm 10, and then Billy Will on the inside of Ramanel. Cloda's Minstrel is next. Regent Style getting a bit closer. Then Divine Idea, been ridden along behind these and losing touch as the Noble Rebel as they go up towards the 3rd last now, and Outrigger and Storm 10. They've been 1-2 since the start. Ramanel is 3rd, Billy Will in 4, and Cloda's Minstrel close in 5th as they turn to run down the hill. They have a long run to the 2nd last, and Storm 10 goes on. Outrigger under pressure. Ramanel closing on the outside, a couple of lengths back to Billy Will and Cloda's Minstrel as they run down into the dip with 2 left to jump in this, the half-logger novice hurl. It's Storm 10 in the lead from Ramanel, then Cloda's Minstrel gone 3rd. Billy Will has got it to do at the moment. Outrigger's on the inside. They're at the 2nd last. Storm 10, Ramanel. A bad mistake by Billy Will, and slightly hampered Outrigger, who was already beaten as they race up the hill. It is still Storm 10 being pressed by Cloda's Minstrel on the outside, and they've a 3 to 4 length gap over Ramanel as they run for home. Storm 10, and on the near side Cloda's Minstrel. These two fight it out clear of Ramanel, the final flight. Storm 10, Cloda's Minstrel the near side, and Cloda's Minstrel jumps to the front from in 2nd place. Storm 10 as they race into the closing stages. It's Cloda's Minstrel out in front under Ken Whelan as they go up the line. This is going to be a popular win. Ken Whelan out of action for a long time through injury. It's his first winner back. He salutes the crowd. Cloda's Minstrel the winner. Storm 10 is 2nd, and they're clear of Ramanel. Regent Style is 4th, and a long way back to Billy Will, who made that bad blunder at the second last, followed in by Outrigger, and behind Outrigger, Divine Idea, a long way back to the Noble Rebel, and completely tailed off is Saddling Well. So the winner of the Harp Lager Novice Hurl is number 4 on the card, Mr. Liam Carroll's, which is 5